Greetings, music makers. I'm Dr. Cayari, and in this video, we're going to think about how YouTube and other social media have been used by musicians to learn, create, and connect to others online. It's one of my favorite topics, and we'll be going over a term I call the YouTube effect. So to start, we want to think about what a social medium is. If you recall, David Davies said that a medium serves as a means or instrument whereby some content is transmitted from a source to a receiver. And the word social has to do with the connections between two or more humans. Social media has become a vernacular term that we use for an online technology that is usually in the form of a website, platform, or app that allows people to connect with each other. I think that there are four primary types of social media sites I'd like to talk about. First, we have social networks, which are profile-based. A person will create a profile that serves as a calling card, business card, or even a big old digital poster that gives viewers information. Popular examples of these are Facebook, LinkedIn, and even Tinder. Second, there are content creation platforms that allow commenting, which provide the social back and forth. The content users make can be anything digital. I like using Tumblr as an example for this type of site. Tumblr was the first social media that allowed you to post text, photos, GIFs, quotes, links, videos, audios, and chat transcriptions. Other examples of content creation platforms are YouTube, X, Twitch, Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok. The reason why they're social is that you can comment and share content. Third, we've got discussion forums where the purpose is to talk and learn. So while people are producing content, the goal is to have people interact back and forth and, well, discuss things. Reddit, Quora, and 4chan, and even Craigslist are great examples of this. And finally, we've got what I call community servers that focus on a balance of synchronous and asynchronous communications that are often set up as a virtual gathering place by an administrator. And I throw Slack and Discord into this type of social media. Music makers and lovers can use all these types of sites for their own devices to share the music they want, get their works out there, and geek out about their favorite musical fandoms. For the rest of this video, we're going to focus on one social media, the one I have spent my whole career as a researcher on, YouTube. I have spent 15 years researching YouTube musicians and all the cool things that they do with the platform, and I'm going to share with you 3 amateur music maker trends that I've noticed. The first type of video so many YouTube musicians start out with is a simple point-and-click video where they perform to a camera in a single take to show off their musical prowess. In my article, The YouTube Effect, How YouTube Has Provided New Ways to Consume, Create, and Share Music, I wrote, "To some, YouTube is seen as a website full of amateurs wasting their time posting poorly made videos, while others see YouTube as their chance at stardom, their most understanding teacher, or their meeting place with closest friends." YouTube does allow for all these things to happen. It serves as a virtual coffee house where people can share ideas and gather with like-minded and contrasting individuals to discuss ideas, art, and music. Watching YouTube can feel like an open mic at a coffee house, or a window into your friend's karaoke stream, or a front row seat to your bestie's recital. These point-and-click videos are some of the most raw and intimate examples of how YouTube can be used as a musical social media. The second type of video I identified in my research was the cinematic music video. We all have our favorite commercial artist who produces music videos, and most of them go back and forth between telling a story and showing the artist making music. YouTube musicians do the same thing as they tell a story through their videos. When we think of the word cinematic, we think of film and storytelling. Sometimes the story a YouTube musician wants to show is just them in their bedroom showing off. But they show you different takes, different angles, and sometimes do dramatic movements or acting to keep your attention. Here's an example of one of my research participants, Ro Panuganti, whose jump cuts average a total of 2.6 seconds each. Ro's story for this video was partly inspired by Undertale, and partly him having a great time playing his favorite video game music in his bedroom. The final music video trend identified for my work with YouTube musicians was the virtual ensemble. If you have ever seen the Brady Bunch, they were the first ones to give us this paneled screen full of floating heads. Picture-in-picture editing has become very popular amongst YouTube musicians, whether they're performing with their friends from across the world, or recording themselves over and over to create their own choir.
Feeling small when tears are in your eyes.
I will link 2 videos I'd like to share with you. The first one is about 𝐂𝐑𝐄𝐀𝐑𝐍, the creator of the Insane in the Grain music YouTube channel. He used social media to create his own jazz video game music empire. The second is a history about virtual choirs. And then, after you've seen those, if you're in my class, you'll have a reflection to do. But whether you're my student or not, why don't you comment below and describe for me your favorite YouTube musical performance? How does YouTube allow them to create and share their music differently than if they were to try to perform the same thing live? Could they even perform it live? What technology do they need to make their YouTube video? And finally, how does YouTube allow them to connect or keep them from their audience? I can't wait to read your thoughts, and until next time, keep on making music.